What's up, guys? Today is D-Day. As most of you all know, D-Day is when we made our assault into Europe, into France during World War II. And it kind of got me thinking about a few things, you know, um, and I think that there are many lessons of the folks of that period could teach us today. And I think that unfortunately, there's so few of them left that many of those lessons are going to be lost to history. But I think that if we examine who these folks were and are, we see a part of us or a part of our national history that is fading. And with it is truly one of the greatest generations of our time. The men and women that fought in World War II are known as the greatest generation for a reason. These folks came out of the Great Depression with virtually nothing. A lot of the folks that once they went into the military, for a lot of them, that was probably the only time that they had any kind of dental care or any kind of regular medical treatment or even a regular meal. And these folks were a very hardy people. They had known hardships, they had known struggles, and because of everything that they had been through prior to the war, they were what we would consider very strong men. You've heard the expression, strong men make good times make weak men make hard times. And what can be said about those folks of that generation is they were truly strong men. That's something that we don't have as many of these days. If anything major was to happen to our country, another major war, a major disaster, we're going to see exactly how weak that we are as a nation. That is just my honest belief, guys. I'm just wanting to have an honest conversation with you all. People today are basically spoiled. They don't have the resolve, the mental fortitude of that generation or even generations past, even 20 years ago. Completely different world. And if anything were ever to happen, it is not going to go well for us, in my opinion. I think that because of everything that's going on, because of basically the culture of a lot of folks, a lot of areas these days, that it would be a disaster for our nation. Not saying that we couldn't pull through, but I think that it would be much harder because we do not have the people with the same resolve as generations past. And I think we need to think about that. I think that we need to consider how big of a danger it is. We enjoy a lot of the freedoms today that those folks fought for. The economic boom that hit our country after the war was over created a tidal wave that lasted for decades, and we still, even today, reap the benefits. They came out of a very cruel and hard world, and they built a cushy, comfortable world to raise their families in. And unfortunately, these days, that cushy, comfortable world has made way too many people soft. It's made them unable to do basic things. There's folks out there that can't change a tire on a car, can't check the oil on a car, can't do basic household repairs, and it's sad. But, that's the world that we live in these days. But this is just a few thoughts. It's a nice night here, D-Day, as of the time I'm recording this. And to all you veterans out there, thank you for your service. Thank you for what you do, what you've done, and try to teach others. tell others your story. You know, we need to know those stories. We need to be able to record our own history. You know, just as the generation of World War II and basically the greatness that they did, there's still a lot of other folks out there that have done a lot of great things, even today. And we need to hear their stories. But guys, don't really know what else to say. Just a quick talk. And thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel. Let me hear from you. You know, leave me a comment down below. Check out all the links down in the description, and we'll see you next time.